Well, hey, did you guys know that I started a brand new daily amazing fact account called Fact Maniac? It's my other brand where I post daily on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, so now you don't have to wait for these videos to get your fact fix? Check out the links in the description and start following Fact Maniac, or just search Fact Maniac on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. Okay, let's go! You know, mankind has always been really good at building things. We've built entire cities and countries from nothing. But there are some things that we have built that are particularly special, that are engineering marvels that are ancient, that have stood the test of time to this day. Here are 10 man-made wonders of the ancient world. Number 10 are underground churches in Ethiopia. Completed between the 12th and 13th centuries, the underground churches of Lalibela are a series of monolithic buildings located in the town of Lalibela in the Amara region of Ethiopia. There are a total of 11 churches carved into a single colossal stone, arranged in 4 groups and connected by a series of drainage ditches and tunnels. Interestingly, the structures were actually created from the top down, being hand carved into the earth. Today, the underground churches of Lalibela are a go-to place for up to 100,000 visitors a year. Man, and I can't even build an IKEA table. Have we really evolved as a species? Number 9 is El Mirador in Guatemala. A true engineering marvel, El Mirador was a huge Maya settlement that was established during the pre-Columbian era and flourished between the 6th century BC and 900 AD, at which point the site was abandoned. Located in the Mirador Rio Azul National Park in northern Guatemala, this settlement is the biggest pre-classical Mayan city on the planet and also happens to be the home of 35 pyramids. It's also home to La Danta at 70 meters tall, being the largest pyramid by volume on Earth. When it was initially discovered in 1926, El Mirador changed history, proving that there was an advanced Mayan culture nearly 1,000 years earlier than previously thought. They built roads that still exist today, and compare that to LA, where basically your whole car could literally go into a giant pothole. Number 8 is the Mohenjo-Daro in Pakistan. The lost city of Mohenjo-Daro was constructed around 2500 BC and was one of the Earth's earliest major cities, though its original name has now been lost to history. With nearly 35,000 inhabitants, the ancient settlement was the largest one of the Indus Valley until it was abandoned sometime in the 19th century. What made this city truly exceptional was the ingenious way it had been constructed, with well-planned street grids and a complex water and sewer system. It was designated a World Heritage Site, but believe it or not, mishandling of the restoration of the city has actually threatened it. This is not something you can take willy-nilly, folks. This thing is ancient. You can't just be like, yeah, so John, I'm just fixing this up, and crack, I broke the city. Number 7 is the Lashan Giant Buddha in China. Carved into a cliffside between 713 and 803 AD, the Lashan Giant Buddha faces Mount Imai and is the biggest statue of the pre-modern world. It stands at an incredible 71 meters high with a shoulder width of 28 meters. That's a conversion of 3 to 2, massive. It was erected in the hopes that the seated Buddha that it depicts would calm the choppy waters below. But in an ironic historical twist, and due to the amount of rock chiseled out of the cliff, the entire statue fell straight down into the river Junction, which actually did calm the waters down and allowed ships to travel easier. The craziest thing about this giant Buddha is that it was carved by hand, and special attention was given to creating drains along it to reduce weathering. The giant Buddha will protect our waters. Oh my god, it fell into the water. Number 6 is Sacsayhuaman, Peru. Located in the northern end of the city of Cusco, Peru, the former capital of the Inca Empire, Sacsayhuaman, is a walled fortress that was built between 900 and 1200 AD. A true marvel of history, what makes this complex so incredible is the fact that the series of walls that surround it are made from stones, some of which weigh as much as 200 tons, but with no mortar or grout to hold them together. Each rock was specifically cut so that it would fit in place among the others, creating a dry barrier that definitely stood the test of time. And they stood there for centuries. That was until the 1500s, when the invading Spaniards declared that they had been built by the demons. Hey Pedro, look at this incredible architectural marvel. I don't think we could build something like that. Demons built it, destroy it! Number 5 is the obelisk of Axum in Ethiopia. Carved and erected in the 4th century AD, the obelisk of Axum is a 24-meter tall granite and stone monument that was built by the subjects in the kingdom of Askum, which is now the city of Axum in Ethiopia. The pillar weighs 160 tons and is topped with a semicircular crown that's enclosed by a metal frame. The obelisk is said to have a grave marker for someone of royal descent, though it toppled sometime in the years following its construction, only to be rebuilt in Italy and then transported back to Ethiopia. Leave it to the Italians to build the good stuff, poopy is nice. Except the Leaning Tower of Pisa, that doesn't count. Today it stands as a reminder of a time when Axum was once one of the most powerful kingdoms on Earth. Number 4 is the Parthenon in Greece. Originally built as a fortress between 447 BC and 438 BC, the Parthenon is located in Athens, Greece, and has served many purposes, most notably as a temple to the goddess Athena. Every stone that was used to construct it was carried to the site and laid by hand, but that's far from the only thing impressive about this masterpiece, which is widely considered to be the most important surviving building of classical Greece. The platform that holds the vertical columns curves slightly upwards to help rainwater to run off, and also reinforces the Parthenon against earthquakes. And though all these curves exist, through ingenuity on the architect's end, the entire building seems perfectly straight. Man, in modern day we should be building these amazing structures to the gods and goddesses. It's just too bad they don't exist. Okay, take it back! Number 3 are the aqueducts in the Roman Empire. Long before there was indoor plumbing, people had to rely on getting their water from rivers and wells. And people also used to have to poop in holes in the ground. In fact, in some areas in the world they still do, so be grateful. But when the Roman Empire was faced with a rising population in places that didn't have enough water close at hand, they constructed some of the world's greatest architectural wonders. Those wonders being the aqueducts. Built with stone and brick around 145 BC, the conduits were set at a downward gradient, relying on gravity to move the water along. And for more impassable terrain, intricate bridge work was erected. But what makes the Roman aqueducts truly awe-inspiring is that the resources and tools needed to make them were severely lacking, meaning real genius was at work here. Number 2 is the Great Wall in China. Constructed over several hundred years in an effort to protect the country from invaders, the Great Wall of China is the longest building on the planet, stretching nearly 21,200 kilometers in length. The first parts of the wall went up in the early 7th century BC, and various materials including wood, stone, tamped earth, and brick were used to complete it. It's believed that over 1 million people lost their lives to building the Great Wall, most of them prisoners who were forced to work as laborers as punishment for their crimes. Though much of it now is in dire need of repair and preservation, few engineering feats have come close to being as impressive as the colossal barrier. I would love to go there and visit this thing and walk through it, but I'm way too lazy. I don't even walk to the store. I just get all my food delivered through Postmates and Uber Eats. And number 1 are the pyramids in Egypt. Located on a number of sites across Egypt, the Egyptian pyramids were built between 2670 BC and 664 BC, most of them as stone tombs for pharaohs. The most famous of them are located just outside of Cairo in the city of Giza and stand as some of the largest man-made structures ever constructed. Though it's been theorized that wooden sleds were used to drag the huge stones into the desert, with water sprinkled in the sand in front of them to reduce friction, the truth is we're still not sure how so much stone was brought to the construction sites. Many believe that the building of the pyramids was impossible by human means and that it was beings from another world that erected the monuments. Does that really make sense though? Like, would an advanced alien species really come to Earth and be like, we can do anything we want, let's make big triangles? So those were 10 man-made wonders of the ancient world. And if you guys enjoyed this, remember to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and also turn on notifications by clicking the bell beside the subscribe button so that you never miss a thing, because I release new videos all the time. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye now.